Good morning. This is Oval's Fish Room. I'm trying to catch this guy while he's trying to attack me here. My other ones don't do this. This one I get near the tank and he just, look at the gills flaring, and he's the only crown tail I have. But he has just grown unbelievably. I'm not sure you can get the scale. This is a 10-gallon oh boy, I'll call him tank. But he is a big boy. But I just get the biggest kick out of him being aggressive here. He's like, "Arr, I get you," and chew you down to size. Start biting your ankles, and next thing you know, you'll be as small as me. Arr, arr. I just love his coloring. Dark blue body, white side fins. All the other fins are bright red, but as you can see, the body is dark, dark, dark blue. Just beautiful. But I just get the biggest kick out of his aggression. Sorry about the, I try to scrape some of these eggs off, and the nearite snails just deposit more as soon as I do that. There's one of them right there. They won't hatch, I'm sure you're familiar with. Oh, there's the two autos I have in here. I'm liking this tank. I really think it's pretty. I like what I've done to it. I'm going to try to scrape the eggs off again after I finish this video. But he was just flaring at me when I wasn't really going to do a video, but I just get the biggest kick out of him being aggressive toward me. All the other, my other bettas, they're like, no, that's the thing that feeds us, so we're going to leave him alone. He just went and parked over there a second ago. He was moving a minute ago. Anyway, that's his tank. We're hoping to do fairly quick. I want to back up and show you the size of these tanks. These are Column. Top Fin is the brand. Column 10 gallons. There's, I got 4, and the 2.5, and another column over here, and then the 10. Okay, the 10 has a divider in it that I made. It's just a piece of corrugated plastic. These two are very small, very young half moons. The one on the right was purchased at Pet Smart, yeah, and the one on the left was purchased at Pet Supermarket. He's pretty recent, and I think he is just breathtaking. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Anyway, that's his side. And this guy has come out. Excuse the rollers on my chair here making noise, but that's his tank. He is a veil tail, which was only like $5.50 from Pet Supermarket. I've had him quite some time. I just think he's gorgeous. He's the one that was attacked by the two yo-yo loaches I had in there. And of course I took them out and put them in the 75, and they have grown monstrous in size over there. I'll show you that in a minute. Maybe. I'm not sure. I might be just doing the Betta tanks. Anyway, this is his tank. Everybody has ghost shrimp for cleanup crew. They have a couple. There's one hiding under their auto. Pretty good size auto there. Isn't he pretty? His finish is very nice. Auto sinkless. Most of my tanks have 2. The smaller tanks, like the 5s here, they only have 1 in each side. And, ooh, his head is dirty. I gotta clean that. Anyway, let's go back to, let's see, this guy. He's the one, he's probably my oldest right now. His finish is not, well, he's colorful and gorgeous, but he's huge. This is a big Betta right here. Look at this coloring. This is the one you've seen before that when I first got him, he was white. And I mean white, white, white. Not a spot of color on him. His fins were clear. They didn't have even the white. They were literally clear. I mean, he looked very strange when I first got him. I almost felt sorry for him, really. He had been there for quite some time. Nobody seemed to like his looks. But I brought him home, and within a month he started to get a little coloring, and it has just increased. I feel like he's being drowned out, the color in this picture, but with my eye when I look at him, he is just breathtaking in color. I mean, his coloring is just something else. I don't see the one in here right at the moment, but we're not going to spend a lot of time on this. I just wanted to do kind of a brief update. This is the little girl in the 2.5, the little female that on her cup she is described as a veil-tail female. Never saw one before. This is the first one I've ever laid eyes on. She's going underneath this little cave area here with the wood. I was hoping she'd come back, but anyway. Oh, there she's peeking out over here. There she is. See how her tail is not kind of cut off and rounded like most females. Her other fins are elongated as well. She looks like a little male, but she's not. You can tell by the head shape and the egg spot, and etc., etc. She is a female. She just happens to be super pretty. But she was, where did I get her now? She was Pet Smart. I want to say like $3.99. I mean, they were just ridiculously cheap over there. She's, as you can see, she knows her tank. I've said this to you before. I believe as long as you do enough to the tank to where she's got things to swim around and really enjoy, you can see how she's traversing all the wood and leaves and etc., etc. She's happy. She seems happy. She's certainly healthy. Okay, I'll go back this way. This is the one of the column tanks. This is the tin. We're not going to spend a lot of time. I already showed you these two fish here. His coloring is just something else. And this little boy is developing a white trim around the edges, which is new, but very pretty. They're both still small. We got, boy, this one's starting to grow. He was small when I got him. Where was he from? This is just a veil tail from Pet Supermarket. He was $5.50, but his coloring got me. I mean, and look at the finnage. I mean, he's just, well, he won't stand still. But sorry, I'll back up and see if we can hold the camera still and let him do the moving. Beautiful little boy. I mean, absolutely gorgeous. I'm really enjoying him. This is his tank. We've got several of this is the smallest in here, this little bumblebee goby. There's one right back there. There's actually several in here. I want to say there's 6 each side. This is a 20 long. I'm not seeing everybody else in there right at the moment. They fed a lot earlier today. We have 6 of the, there's one right there, bumblebee gobies. We have 6 of these guys, which I keep forgetting their name. I want to say, it's a tetra, but I want to say Rio something. Got little black stripes down the side. Their finnage is a little bit tipped in red. That's the, this was sold to me, this was at Pet Smart, sold as a placat half moon. But I laughingly call him a full moon because his finnage is just huge. To me, he's almost the size of a regular, full-size Betta. You can see his fins don't seem to stop. They just continue from one end to the other. I just found him gorgeous. When I first saw him, he looked black and white. He's turned into more of a dark, dark, dark blue, but the tips are still white. I just love the almost striping of how the blue kind of drifts into the, sorry, I lost him for a second. I was looking at something else. Anyway, that's his side of the 20 long. So each side is 10 gallons. This, I want you to see the plant growth here. I think these plants have really done beautifully since I put them in. There's a shrimp right there is what you're looking at, moving his. Where's the little girl in here? This is the normal, what I call normal female with the, normal finnage, if you will. I do not see her at the moment. Oh, well, no. Thought she was kind of up in the back. Wait, there she is in the back. Okay. I'm trying to remember where okay, this one's from Pet Supermarket. Well, okay, I kind of lost her again, sorry. She was back there a minute ago. That wood kind of cuts the tank in half. Well, she keeps peeking out and then she goes back. In other words, there's the same space that you're seeing in front here is in the back. The bottom piece of wood, it's two different pieces of wood. One's laying on the other one, but the lower one kind of bends further back, and therefore there's a separation between the two, so she and other things can just swim right through the separation here. I don't see my rock I used to try to show you here. Oh, there it is. The light colored rock in the back has the Java fern glued to it, and it's peeking over the top there. You can see it in the back. And this is another group of Java fern that I've glued to this darker rock right there. And then these are in the ground. The Java fern is not, but these are crypts, I believe, undulatas. This one to the right appears as though it's getting a little darker red. So it's possible that it's a windy red. I didn't notice that before. It seemed more green, but it seems to be turning red right at the moment. Well, sorry, she's not. Oh, there she is. Okay. Now she's actually considered, and I've never seen one of these before either, a crown tail female. Didn't know there was such a thing. You can see right there the spikes on her fins. Makes her a crown tail. Well, she's not, oh, there she is. Okay. Front body is pale blue, like a powder blue. The second half is more of a darker blue, especially toward the belly. A little bit of blue drifting into the finnage, and as you can see, the tips of the fins are pink. Kind of a pale pink, but there, you can see the coloring right there, still very pink. I think she's gorgeous. Now, her finnage is closer to what a normal female looks like compared to the other little female I just showed you with the more of the veil tail, elongated fins, if you will. But but as you can see the spike, she is considered a crown tail. There she is. Well, she's coming out a little more now. Now that's a 2.5. I'm gonna back up and switch over here. Here's a little white placat, male placat. He's still young. He's still small. He's got like a dark blue outline on his finnage. If you hold there, you can kind of see the reflection in the wall, the glass. That okay, there you can see the dark coloring a little bit better when he's against the lighter background. And his little ventral fins also have dark blue on them. He's a beauty. He now was a little expensive. I'm finding these really pretty placats, male placats, at Pet Supermarket, but they are about $17, tax about 18, and some change. But anyway, he's doing quite beautifully in here. He's really gotten used to this tank. You can see him in the cave back in there. So there's a lot of places for him to play and hide. And now this is not a 2.5. This is a 5. Okay, let's see. We've got some water leakage there on the top. I have to clean that. Anyway, there he is. Very pretty. This is a 5-gallon. Trying to remember the brand name on this tank. I cannot. Oh, I think it's a top fin, but it's called backlit. Now, that whole panel in the back lights up. I didn't care for that because it created like a silhouette. Everything became just an outline because the lights were coming from the back and you couldn't see anybody's color. So I put what I call my submersible lights, strip lights in here. Sorry, I'll clean that up in a minute. Okay, that's the 5. This is, I'm only going to stick with, we're going to finish here in a second. I'm only going to stick with, there he is, my Bettas today. There's the other guy on the other side of the corrugated plastic divider here. Now these, I might not have shown you this before. These are just rocks. I pulled Bettas. Ooh, look at the size of that Otto right there. He is huge. There's one of my placats. He is basically white and black. Very pretty. I just love what I've done to this tank. There's a mystery snail in the back there. Anyway, he sleeps in this little cave. When I turn the lights on in the morning, that's where he comes out of, right there. It's got like a back door over here too. He's got a lot of room inside that rock. This guy, oh, well, scared him. Sorry. Okay, there he is. He says, "You scared me." Well, he's kind of facing us now, so it's hard to see him. Okay, I'll back off a little. Anyway, I'm really enjoying these. Very pretty Bettas. Both of these as well from Pet Supermarket. About $18 with tax. Isn't he gorgeous? Just breathtaking. I mean, very pretty. Okay, that's going to be it for the day. Thank you so much. This is Oval's Fish Room signing out. Please have a wonderful day. Take care of yourselves, and have a good one. Bye-bye.